today we will discuss about transport in plant. Mostly you can say transport means a transferring of food, or you can say that any material from one part of the living or non-living organism to another part of living organism. So like that, transport in plants, you should know how transferring of, you can say, the minerals and foods and water by the help of what are the elements actually really help to the plant. So in transferring of food, water and minerals. So we will discuss about the transportation plants. Mostly two main living you can say that parts which really helps for the transferring of food, or you can say minerals or water. Mostly you can say that phloem and xylem. Phloem and xylem. The xylem, you can say that xylem is the, you can say, the plant parts which is present in root of the plant, and another phloem is present leaves of the plant. Xylem mostly you can say that found out the, you can say that beneath the soil, and which transfer the minerals and water to the aerial part of the plant. Xylem are four types: bracteates, gracils, wood parenchyma, wood sclerenchyma or wood fibers. These are the four main you can say that parts of xylem. Phloem, you can say that four main parts: seed tube, companion cell, and phloem parenchyma, and another thing phloem sclerenchyma or phloem fibers. So now we will discuss how transportation occur in plant. So transportation mostly you can say that by the help of root. By the help of root, transportation occur. So if this one is a plant, this is the, you can say that root. These are, you can say, primary root. These are some, you can say, the root hairs are present. So how you can say that the water is really transported by the main you can say that main part is the roots. Roots are placed important role in the, you can say, the transferring of water or minerals from soil to the aerial part of the body, to the different part of the body. So you can say root hair. Also you can say how the here most important point is root hair. The root hair play here. If you just these are, you can say, the root hairs, and we are magnifying it. Okay, these are, you can see that root cells. These are root hairs. You can say that you will find out here. You can say the root hair mostly beneath the ground, and it also uptake by the help of, you can say, diffusion and osmosis process is there, by the which process you can say that water will be here. So higher concentration to the lower concentration of the. But we know, but you can say water always flows from higher concentration to the lower concentration. So we should understand what is higher concentration and what is lower concentration. Think that this is a normal surface. Some students are mostly, you can say that you can say that they can understand what is higher concentration and what is lower concentration. Higher concentration, let's this one is a plane. So here you can say that some water is there, okay, and here is some nothing is there. So you can say that the concentration is more efficient. The concentration is more efficient. You know, water always flows from higher region to lower region, higher region to lower region. So the concentration of water is high. The concentration of water is high. So it will definitely flows to the lower region or lower concentration. So this is, you can say that we know the water always flows from higher concentration to the lower concentration. So here you can say that this is a root hair part of it. The outer mostly you can say that it reaches to the water surface. It reaches to the water surface. The outermost water surface having, you can say that, higher concentration. So it will automatically move to the lower concentration area. So this is known as diffusion. So here we understand diffusion. Diffusion is the process by which water or minerals, you can say, it will also any type of food, it will flows from higher concentration to the lower concentration of the plant parts is known as diffusion. But you should understand the process of osmosis. Osmosis plays an important role of, you can say, the transportation of plant and water. Osmosis is no, but you can say this one is semi-permeable membrane. What is semi-permeable membrane? So what is semi-permeable membrane means? You can say that the cell here is semi-permeable. You can say that partially it allows the water, or you can say any type of liquid thing to the inside of the plant cells. This one you can say semi-permeable membrane. So the osmosis, you can say, plant allows water or liquid inside the living cell. This is known as osmosis. Now, what are the factors? Factors affecting transpiration. So now we will understand factors affecting transpiration. Okay, what are the factors? So factors affecting transpiration, how we can say that? So if this one is, you can say, the plant, if excess heat is there, the water you can say that it definitely, the surrounding will be heat out of there. If it will never manage to itself, then it will be burned away. For that reason, the amount of surrounding temperature will be more, the transpiration, okay, the transpiration will be more. By the means of, you can say that here is the roots are there, so it will intake by the root, then it will be flows outside of it, the transpiration. Transpiration, you can say that the transpiration is the process by which plants release water by the help of leaves to the surrounding is known as transpiration. Factors affecting transpiration, you can say that heat. If the surrounding is heat is more, then the transpiration will be more. And another thing, if the, you can say that photosynthesis will be more. If photosynthesis will be more, then transpiration will be more. If you can say that the sunlight will be, if a plant get more amount of sunlight, there is also factors affecting transpirations. So now, so transport and transpiration, now you properly understand. Now next come to your elements, minerals. In minerals, whenever I can say that plants intake to the different for the process of photosynthesis, two types of minerals are there. One is macro element and another element is macro minerals, and another one is micro minerals. So macro means we can say that the element which is mostly necessary in a huge amount is it macro element. The element which is such less in amount is known as micro elements. Macro elements, you can say that nitrogen, phosphorus and all the things. Micro elements, we can say that iron, zinc, all that, etc. So you can say that due to lack of minerals, some plants are also affected by disease. Okay, so we'll discuss in next about of what are the micro elements and micro elements causing the different diseases. So now we'll discuss about some macro and micro nutrients. You can say deficiency and helping for the plants. So we'll first discuss about nitrogen. Nitrogen, mostly you can say that know that 78% of nitrogens are present in atmosphere, but it's a part of the macro elements. which is hugely needed for plant. You can say that major constituent. Okay, for major constituent, this one you can say the role in plants. So if deficiency causes yellowing in plant leaves. So phosphorus constituents of protein. It helps in constituents of protein. Phosphorus, red spot on leaves. Due to lack of phosphorus, some red spot on leaves are there. Potassium helping in growth. If deficiency of potassium, inhibition of growth, we can say that the plant cannot grow properly. Microelements, iron. We can just say about iron. It helps also for constitute of protein. You know. Okay. Next, it's also yellowing in leaves. Manganese, constituent of enzymes. Enzymes, these are known as activators. Enzymes helps to, you can say that in the process of foods and digestion also there. So these gray spots on the leaves, therefore deficiency. Zinc, activate enzyme, helps in production of hormones, but deficiency causes acid on the leaves. Thank you.